was amazing!
Oh, horrific is the word that comes to my mind. Oh, that was so dangerous, Kay. We're lucky to be alive. Oh, I'm so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to have my little Indora back. Say thank you to Auntie Kay. Say thank you, Indora.
Thank you. Day nada, sweetie pie.
Oh, Kay, dear. And I do mean dear. I really don't know how to thank you for rescuing us like that. You were sensational.
Yeah, I was pretty hot, wasn't I?
Oh, yes. You took out 2 7th-level witches. Oh, what will happen if the committee comes back here? Stand back, Kay. I'm going to put a spell of protection around the whole house to keep everyone out. Powers of darkness, hear me. Attenzione. Listen up, you suckers. Is the physical manifestation of my love for Indora. Let no one enter this house without an invitation, or a mother's love will destroy you. You see, Kay, my love for Indora empowers me. See how it grows and expands and protects her. Let them try and witch-nap my daughter now.
Tabs, you've got nothing to worry about, okay? If those evil witches try anything, I'll just knock them upside the head. I'll just call on my powers of doom and blast them into another universe.
Okay, now please, don't get too cocky. I mean, you have no ideas what your powers can do. You have to be very careful. You make even the tiniest mistake and you could kill us all.
Oh, Julian. Well, I got a surprise for you. Hello, Valerie. Dr. Russell, are you here for Teresa?
No, I'm here to see you about her son. Is Julian around? I think you should hear about this, too.
Speak of the devil.
How much of your life?
Please, join me.
I don't mind if I do.
And what do you
Yes, I would love a Long Island iced tea.
Rough day, dear? These things are about 500 proof.
Good.
You best be careful. You know what usually happens when we drink together.
Oh, no need to worry, Julian. This evening will not end up in your bed.
Well, worse ways to pass the time.
Yes, but the results are always disastrous for us. What is it about us, Julian? Everything we've always wanted is just beyond our reach. I mean, during our entire marriage, you pined away for Eve.
As you pine for Sam.
No. We worked so hard to get them back. And we had them right in the palm of our hands. I was so close to marrying Sam, and you could have married Eve. And now it's all over. Maybe Teresa's right. Maybe our lives are ruled by fate.
Hogwash. We forge our own destinies. You lost Sam because your sordid little plot to get rid of Grace was exposed.
Oh. And you couldn't give Eve just a little bit of space so she could take care of TC when he was so ill. Julian was denied what Julian wants, so Julian drove away the love of his life in a jealous rage.
I don't deny that. And we destroyed any chance of reconciliation with Sam and Eve when they got us in bed together. Yet. Here we are again, alone. Two lost souls, commiserating.
Alone, yet together. Much like our marriage.
Well, the war is over, Ivy. I think maybe we should just try to be friends.
Well, friends might be stretching it just a little bit. What do you say to a truce between implacable enemies?
Well, that sounds reasonable. First, we have to agree on terms of peace treaty. First and foremost, no more secrets. We have to learn to be honest with each other.
Well, that would be a first. But I will agree with you about this. The one thing I have learned during all of these years is that secrets always, always come out. And those secrets always destroy a relationship.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm leaving. Taking my son as far away from his cheating father as possible.
Then tell us what happened.
Sheridan, are you all right?
Yes, Ethan, I'm fine. The blackmailer admitted everything, and it's just the way you described. Half man, half woman. Oh, it's so creepy.
She did it. Sheridan took down the blackmailer. He's tied up at the church.
Oh, thank God. It's over. Louise is gonna be free. My love is coming home to me.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
You? I mean, no one was aware of the power you have at your fingertips.
Well, let's start the lessons again. Teach me how to control it.
I don't know if I can, Kay. You have no idea what you did tonight.
Well, it didn't seem that hard. I saw you standing there in danger, and it's like, boom, I had all this power to help you.
Yeah, well, that's because we're friends and you truly love Endora.
Yeah, and you.
Yes. You love me? Well, things have come to a pretty pass if I've made a mortal love me, a Darksider.
You didn't make me love you, Tabitha. You earned my love. You have a big heart, you know.
Don't say that. Anyway, I don't have a heart.
Okay. Back at the witch's lair, you said you love me too.
Did you? I'm not listening.
Okay.
I can't hear you. Well, I know that love is very powerful. I mean, maybe that's the only reason you were able to summon up all that power. You know, you've heard stories about mothers who lift up cars when their children are trapped underneath, right?
Oh. So I might never be able to harness my powers again?
Well, I don't know. And those lessons I gave you way before, I mean, they don't amount to anything. Okay. You know, I am so grateful to you. You were really spectacular tonight. First, you helped me find Endora, and then you came with me right into that alternate universe, and then you risked your life for us. I've never had a mortal friend like you.
I've never had a friend like you either. Okay, so help me out. Help me learn how to use my powers.
Yes, well, you know, training usually begins in the cradle, and things can go wrong.
Okay, well, we'll just start with something simple. Oh, I know, I'm hungry. So, watch this. I'm just gonna conjure up a turkey sandwich.
Oh, okay, don't do it.
Bibbidi bobbidi. I did it!
Julian was here, but he had some work to do, and I think he has a meeting after that.
Oh. Well, I got your message, and I wanted to see the new information on our son.
Oh, of course. There's not really anything to look at. It's simply the updated DNA evidence.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate your efforts.
I'm sorry I don't have his name yet.
I know that drives me a little crazy. We know he's here in Harmony, and he's called me, and... Well, why won't he identify himself to us?
Well, maybe he feels awkward about it, or feels you don't really want him.
Oh, of course I do. I mean, he's my son. I love him. I've always loved him.
So does Julian. He's always badgering me about identifying him.
Does he?
I don't mean to pry, but are you and Julian thinking about getting back together?
No. That's not gonna happen.
We never should have gotten married, Julian.
I agree.
But I did care. Even though I still love Sam, when I found out about all those other women, it hurt. Julian, it really did. Can I ask you a question? Why was I never enough for you?
I think you know the answer to that. Absolute fidelity was never in my nature. I always did come back to you, though.
Well, I guess that's a compliment.
Perhaps. As you said, here we are again. Together. Maybe there's some sort of lesson in there.
What?
Well, that... It might be the booze talking, but could it be that we've always ruined relationships with other people because we're actually attracted to each other?
Whitney, please. Don't go like this. Okay, let's work this out.
Don't even start. You keep babbling on and on about us working things out. It's pointless, okay? I'm going.
And where are you going?
Away. That's all you need to worry about. Once I walk out that door, I'm never coming back here ever again.
Whitney, this is our home.
No, Chad, nothing is ours. Not after what you did to me. Not after what I saw.
Whitney, look, I am
Look, just
so...
stop. Because there's nothing in the world that you can say to me that can make up for what you did. Because everything I believed about you, everything that I believed about our so-called love was nothing but a lie.
No, Whitney,
everything has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Chad.
I still love you.
Well, then God save me from a love like yours. Because when you love somebody, you don't break their heart. And that's what you did. You broke my heart, Chad.
Please, Ethan, hurry and get over here. I'm scared to call anyone to help come capture this thing. I don't know who else is in its power.
No, you're absolutely right. We should handle this ourselves, and we'll come to the church right away. And Sheridan, good job. Okay.
It's over. Everything will be all right once we get the blackmailer to tell us everything.
Let's go.
I will go forward with my plan. Ethan will know that he's little Ethan's father, and I will make sure that your brothers' lives are over.
I just made a deal with Julian to keep my secret. It can't come out now.
Hey. What's wrong?
No, it isn't Thanksgiving, Endora, so none of your shenanigans, if you don't mind.
I just zapped 2 7th level witches. Why can't I make myself a simple snack? Maybe I should do something more simple. Okay. Ooh, I know. Milk and cookies.
No, Kay, don't do it. I don't want a cow in my kitchen, please.
Sorry.
On the other hand, we haven't had a decent bit of brisket for months. Ick, and the cookie elf. I'd rather have rats in my house than the cookie elf.
I'm sure Endora is happy to see me again. Endora, look what I have. Chocolate chip. Your favorite.
Endora Max, have you been having the cookie elf delivering cookies to you in the middle of the night?
I'll never tell. The cake fairy is icing that double lemon pound cake you ordered.
Oh, that's enough out of you, Kay. Get rid of them.
All I wanted was a simple snack. Ooh, lots of popcorn. Okay, Bobbity. Now, where's my popcorn? That's where it is. I did it.
No, Kay, don't open it.
Oh, don't be silly.
I never meant to hurt you.
Yeah, well, you did. You know, if it wasn't so sick, it would almost be funny. Because most women have to worry about losing their husbands to another woman. You know, a younger one, a prettier one. But me? No, I lose my husband to another man. Yeah, that's great. And you know what gets me about the whole thing? Is Rome. I mean, all the vows that you made to me, all the beautiful things you said. And I remember kneeling at the church at the Vatican and thanking God when we found out we weren't brother and sister anymore. Thanking God when I found out that the man that I fell in love with was back. And the whole time, you're having a relationship with Vincent.
Whitney.
Weren't you? Chad, weren't you?
Yes.
I can never trust you again, Chad. Never.
Oh, I am so sorry, Dr. Russell. I didn't mean to bring up such a sore subject.
No, it's all right. I'm sure Julian and I are a popular subject around the office water cooler. So you can tell everyone from the horse's mouth that, no, we won't be getting back together again. However, that doesn't change anything about how desperate we are to find our son, how much we want to be reunited with him.
I am getting closer and closer to setting up a reunion with all three of you.
I can't wait. You know, Julian swore to me over and over again that he would find our son. It appears with your help he has kept his promise.
I guess we just have to coordinate with Julian's new schedule.
What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard yet. Teresa gave Julian more power here at Crane. He's number 2.
Really? I thought they were always at each other's throats.
Well, times have changed. But we're all wondering what happened to make her do such an about-face. I wouldn't be surprised if Julian has something on Teresa. Something that he's using to force her to give him more power.
Teresa, what is it? What is wrong?
No, nothing is wrong.
Don't give me that. I can read you like a book.
Oh, come on, let's go. We have to get the blackmailer to the police. That will force Judge Riley to release Luis. Teresa, please, Luis might be off death row tonight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Teresa,
we gotta go.
hold on. You've been acting strange all night. I want to know what's going on.
Ethan, let's get to the church and get this crazy freak.
Yeah, let's use the private elevator, okay?
What isn't she telling me?
Come on, come on. Where are they? I can't wait to turn this monster in.
Luis will be off death row. We can finally be together.
Sheridan! It's over. It's finally over. I have been cleared of all the charges. You were the only person who got me free, who exposed the blackmailer.
My love for you gave me the determination.
I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to repay you.
Oh, we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Luis will be mine.
You know, Julian, not to sound all Pollyanna about it and everything, but the other lesson I've learned since we split up is that true happiness can be found without power and money.
Don't be absurd.
No. Think about it. If we'd just been a normal family without all the Crane money.
Yeah, well, then we would probably have killed each other.
No. Don't laugh at me, Julian, really. I think all that power and all of that money, it skewed our way of thinking. It made us focus on the trivial aspects of life. And I think without all of that, I don't know, maybe you and I could actually find the happiness that's eluded us all these years.
What's that supposed to mean?
Teresa's running Crane. Maybe it's finally time for us.
Sheridan, where is it?
Where's the blackmailer?
It's
inside the church with Father Lonigan.
Well, let's go. We have to move quickly so we can get Luis out of prison.
Go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him.
Don't start these fantasies about you and Luis again, Aunt Sheridan. They aren't fantasies. I talked to Luis earlier, Nancy. He loves me, not you. We're going to be together. You're out of your teeny little mind.
Well, I've got to get going. TC's waiting for me.
How is he doing?
Well, he's almost fully recovered from his stroke, but he still seems to need me.
Well, don't you worry. I will do everything I can to reunite you, Julian, and your son.
Thank you. I just can't wait to give him that first big hug. Valerie, if you really care about Julian, say a prayer for him that meeting our son will help him to find some real happiness. The kind that doesn't have anything to do with money or power.
You bet I will. Julian won't be meeting your son, Dr. Russell. He'll be meeting a bullet.
I know these drinks are rather strong, but...
No. Julian, think about it. If you could live without all of the Crane money and power, well, maybe keep a little of the money. Do you think that we could find happiness together? I mean, Teresa's running Crane, your father's dead, you don't have that pressure on your head anymore.
Well, actually, there is something that...
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
You're right.
wait.
I'm crazy.
Shh. You have a point. I don't know whether it's the booze or... Here you are, we're together, and we're... I mean...
What?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the Crane money and power, but perhaps we really should consider if we have a future together.
Whitney, I know you're angry, but don't...
Angry? Oh, no. I'm way past angry. I'm an idiot because I should have listened to my gut. That's what I should have done because I knew. You know, I knew something wasn't right. God, all those late night phone calls, all the times you were out at work late, supposedly. And let's not forget about the gay pornography on your PDA. Are you now willing to admit that it wasn't work-related?
Yes. It was from Vincent. He taped us.
That was you on the PDA?
Vincent sent it to me to blackmail me. He was threatening to tell you about us.
So there is a tape out there with you and Vincent having sex?
More than one.
Oh my God. You're a cream. I mean, you're practically a celebrity. If it gets on the internet, I mean, it's gonna be there forever. And what if when Miles grows up, he sees it? Or our other child?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Don't stand there and tell me that... Just forget it. I don't even know why I'm having the conversation with you because our relationship is over.
Whitney. Whitney. Can't you find it in your heart just to give me a second chance?
I gave you second chances over and over and over again. And you know what you did? When I was suspicious that something was going on, you sat there and let me believe that I was just being the jealous wife. When I was right. The whole time I was right. And our whole life has been nothing but a lie.
Don't say that.
No, you lied to me, Chad. And what's worse is you've been lying to yourself. You're nothing like the man that you pretend to be, and that's the man I fell in love with. It's over, Chad. Believe me.
What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Stop it.
Leave it to Fancy to act like a child.
Okay, just please stop fighting, both of you.
We should be concentrating on helping Louise, shouldn't we?
That's all I want.
Great, because all of our questions are going to be answered shortly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Let's take it easy. Let's get in the church. Come on.
Wait. Look, before we go in there, can we just talk for a moment, please?
You're kidding me, right? Right now you want
Yes,
to talk?
because it's really important and there's something I need to tell you.
Use magic for everything.
I'm sorry. I don't understand how it all went so wrong.
Encourage her, Endora. Okay, you can't use your magic for your own personal whims.
Okay, well, help me then. Teach me how to use my powers.
I don't know if I can. I mean, if I remember rightly, you weren't a very good student before. And if your powers are really strong, it could be dangerous.
Well, what if I use my powers just to do good things? Gosh, if you train me, I could solve everyone's problems. Everything that's going on in this town, the blackmailer, the rapists, murders, I could make all of that just disappear. Everyone would be happy. Oh my God, I could cure Fox's disease.
Okay, you don't understand the first thing about magic. Every spell you cast has a consequence. Action, reaction. It's simple science. If you cast some do-gooder spell on one person, another person could be struck by lightning and die. It's very complicated.
Well, then teach me how to handle it.
If you promise me that you won't do any magic on your own, and I mean any magic, I will consider training you to use your powers. You make me that solemn promise, Kay?
I'm either dreaming or I'm having a really weird nightmare. But I swear I just heard you say that we might have a future together.
Well, we always, no matter what, seem to get stuck with each other.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
mean, maybe there's a reason. I mean, look around at all the couples who supposedly have relationships based on true love. They've all broken up. I mean, you know, Sam and Grace, even TC, Luis and Sheridan, Ethan and Teresa, Pilar, Martin. I mean, even that Miguel with that waifish little Standish girl. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Well, all those relationships were broken up by secrets.
Yes, but you see, everyone's always nattering on about how true love triumphs over everything, when it really doesn't, does it?
Well, if all those lovers couldn't make it, then why should we stand a chance?
Well, because maybe we had it right all along. Maybe the key to a perfect relationship is total disregard for one another. I mean, you lied to me about Ethan, you lied about Sam, I lied to you about Eve. You cheated on me, I cheated on you, and yet, I mean, here we are sitting here together, really comfortable, having a few laughs, and I mean, maybe what we have is bigger than the two of us ever thought it was, huh?
This will come in very handy. Whitney, don't go.
My decision has been made, Chad.
We can work this out, Whitney, okay? You can learn how to trust me again. Okay, what about Miles? And our new baby, don't they need their father? No, don't you? Don't you, little guy? Whitney, come on. And don't let our children grow up without a father. I love you. And Miles and our unborn baby. We can work this out, Whitney. Please don't leave me. Don't take my children from me.
You drive a hard bargain.
Well, it's just common sense, dear. If you use your magic without knowing what you're doing, you could blast us all to the other side of Mordor. Now, if you promise me that you won't use your magic on your own, I will consider training you.
What she doesn't know won't hurt her. Okay, Tabitha. I promise I will not do any more magic on my own.
All right. Good girl. And I still don't know how to thank you for helping me bring my little witchling home.
Are you kidding me? You would have done the same thing for me if I lost Maria.
Yes. Well, it's way past Dora's bedtime. Come along, sweet pea. It's bedtime. Come along. Say goodnight to Auntie Kay.
Now, what is the point of having magic powers if you can't use them? I'm still a little hungry. What do I feel like? How about a hot dog? Okay. Bibbidi bop. Bibbidi. Kind of sick of that one. Abracadabra.
Yo, lady, what happened to Central Park? And the rollerblades?
I guess I'll do.
Oh, no. Another hallucination. Mama's right. It's finally time for me to go to AA.
Hey, wait! Before you go, can you just put everything on that hot dog there? Yeah. Ooh, I'll take a pretzel, too. Some mustard, please.
Well, wouldn't that be hilarious? If after all these years, you're right, and we're exactly where we're supposed to be.
I must say, no matter what happened, you were never boring. What is it?
Oh, sorry. Maybe I've had a little too much to drink, but I just got the feeling that there's something out there and it's dangerous and it's headed straight for us.
Harmony was shocked when they learned of my love affair with Chad. Wait, they see what I have planned next.
Whitney, you can't split our family up. My children need me.
Look, our children do need a father, but they also need parents who love each other.
Whitney, I do love you.
Chad, I'm never going to forget what I saw. Okay? And I'm never going to be able to forgive you for lying to me the way you did. Now, I'm going to send for my things, all right? Don't contact me.
Whitney, come on.
We have nothing more to say to each other.
Whitney, is there anything I can do to make you stay?
No. Goodbye, Chad.
Would you two hurry up? Yeah, well, okay, we didn't, the blackmailer. I mean, whatever he says to us, you...
Teresa, listen, I assume you're talking about the secret that you've been keeping from me, right? The blackmailer was going to tell me something?
That's right, and then you really have to understand that...
Teresa, listen. Don't worry about it. I love you. Don't worry about it. Now let's go shake the truth out of this freak show, okay?
I hope you still love me after you learn the truth about your son.
It's over. It is finally over!
He loves me, not Fancy.
Break it off now before it gets more serious. You'll ruin your life.